Welcome to the live stream. So that was basically, I'll pop in once in a while and do a quick blast and just truth someplace and get the fuck out. But the message was that people in authority are taken over by straight up evil. And that's the truth. And a lot of people, right, they're so corrupted naturally as a soul, right? They came here to get spanked by God. That's why they incarnated as a friggin' human being. A lot of people are like, why? Well, because you end up getting sent to hell, called Earth. That's what happened. You ended up screwing around and you got sent back to Earth, or for your first time. And some of you are coming back in 2050, 2060 to be slaves to the robots for what you did. And some of us will get out. So we have 3 million without power. This is connected to the solar flare, but 99% of the human beings don't know about the solar flare being large and the storms, and they can't connect the dots. They just can't stick the peg in the hole properly. So, hey, I say I got a book. Let's get in the library. Let's get down on it. No. So let me just tell you something. You want to give me some energy right now? Give me some energy. Give it to me. Give it to me, baby. This is it. It's the final countdown. I am there. I am your tour guide of the apocalypse. It's the end of the world, I tell the people. Do not be mesmerized by the pretty flesh on the outside. It's a deception. Always keep your self-defense items on hand. Self-defense item number 1 is what? What is it, folks? Camera. What is it number 2? Your choice. You want to go for mace as an immediate. You want to neutralize the situation. I don't got nothing. So yeah, come at me. I got this. That hurt. Ouch. I got this. Everybody. This isn't Portland, Oregon. If this is Portland, Oregon, I'm putting me Eli Ritchie. Get me in a major place. If I get some place with multiple couches to stay, it's on. All right, roll good. Cops are here. Just thought I would let you know that. But they're here for coffee. So hey. Today, I haven't uploaded the video. I go over by the coffee place instead of come in and be a normal dork and do a podcast. I'm like, I'll go from one day it's Jesus, next day, you know what? I'm Sadhguru. I'm coming up here. I got a little chair. The sun's coming up at sunrise, and I'm gobbling that. I'm doing the Ralph Smart. Oh, just breathe in that product, baby. Just now. I got an email from California. Someone traveled back home. They were part of the Exodus, and just a couple observations. It's similar to what you're experiencing if you're traveling. Solar flares, born with it. Yeah, he's a freak. Yeah, when the solar flares freak out, he freaks out. So just be advised. He needs a special padded room with lots of morta. And if he doesn't have his morta in solar maximum, things are going to be said. Things are going to be heard. People are going to have their feelings hurt. Voices are going to be raised. There's going to be some action. Now, do you need to see the solar flare right now? Do you think I'm making it up? The sun's not real. Birds aren't real. Suns aren't real. Birds aren't real. You see how they did us like that? You say that I did this like that? Birds aren't real. Solar flares ain't real. Birds aren't real. I was watching a video the other day. Guys like, I'm all about the solar flares. He's thinking the solar flares are causing him to have health problems. You think, Sherlock? It's in my book. He's talking about his friend Mike. Bro, you better be talking about me. You better not be talking about some Mike. Okay. So let's look at the solar report. Look at this. Look at this nonsense. Look at this. That is heavy. Muy bonita. Ooh. But do not be deceived on the outside. It's a mirage to pull you in to the teeth of the lion and the cobra. It's a deception. The external beauty of the female, it's a complete lie. They don't want to fight human trafficking, then they're not good. Okay? You got to rise above the mind slave of thousands of years of being forced to do stuff. It's your time to be free, so act like it. Yeah, you got cell phones. You got cell phones. You can go wherever you want on the internet on the cell phone. You got freedom. So why not be a part of the freedom movement? Why? All right. Anyway, we have more murder, more of this, more of the same, more solar flares. World War III report, North Korea threatening to nuke the United States of America. Bye-bye. Bye-bye, mamacita. Wouldn't want to be ya. And it's a deception. I did a brief little pad action at the gym. And what's interesting is if you deal with people that aren't spiritual and you deal with like unspiritual martial artists, most of them are. They can't handle spirituality. They can't handle intelligence. And it's ultimately why I had the falling out with my friend in Portland, and why he didn't want to train me as far as I wanted to go, is because he was on a different path. And I just started developing a theory that you might actually be bad for someone's health. If you're deeply spiritual and they're not, and you have certain spirits working around you or certain energy around you, and they have like a dark energy, like there's like one of the bad guys in one of the old Kung Fu episodes from 1994 was talking about I created a new chi, Kwai Chang Kane. And Kwai Chang Kane, David Carradine's like, a new chi? It's like energy is energy, or is it? That's the thing a lot of New Agers would have you believe. All energy is saying, hey, let's just have one big hug. Well, no, evil is real. Evil is real. Nice try, Sherlock. Evil is so real. And we have now people being evil, not caring about women being taken and not supporting the good men that are short and brown, that are willing to make the sacrifices because we don't fit the model of the perfect father. So we don't continue, and you end up continuing the Anunnaki lines for thousands of years and generations, and we never free ourselves because we're a Babylonian reality where nice guys only finish first on the planet that I'm creating with God. That's right. The planet that I'm creating with God, right? Me as the town prophet. We will identify the evil and actually create rehabilitation hells and prisons. Unlike Earth, where men are taught to become the worst thing possible, if only women knew that men were being taught to become absolute monsters in the system that they is set aside to protect them and teach their children education. I should be writing the school system. If they don't have my book in the school system teaching young people, right? So the ultimate sin is not preparing your kids for the future of what's coming. That's the worst thing possible. What my parents did to me, they're going to burn in hell for. Both my parents are going to burn in hell. So just be warned. You have to prepare the children. And that was for them. 5 minutes, right? And we're now at a level where no one wants to know. And they know they don't want to know. And they know on a deep level, some of them, they can't break the contract. So that's the magic of this. We got 9 minutes in. Thank you for the like. So if we do this a few hours a day, and then you're watching, and then you're telepathically coming in, along with the masters in their planes. Then I have Deon Fortune's book. It's the ultimate time to start reading that. She really kicked off the action for that, because ain't nobody listening to the damn thing I'm saying. They don't care. And the more I pour out crystals, the more they'll run from me. More spiritual you look, the more they'll run. And that's a sad state of affairs. It's about money, Tesla, bling bling, yay. It is the ultimate God now. Money. Bluetooth, everybody now, Bluetooth, everything Bluetooth. My own ancestry hates me. And that's deep when you have to go outside your own ancestry, outside of Indian, Afghani, white, like these are the most racist. But see, they're so numb to it all, they're not really to kill you yet, as long as we're not hungry. Once the food's not out, then the years and years of that programming, they'll turn to pure monsters when they don't get their cell phone. Absolute cannibals. Bye-bye, 666 Tesla woman, East Indian. Yeah, golden calf. So that's 3. Can I get an amen? That's 3 people with truth. And that's how we roll, y'all. That's 3 people. What David Icke say? What David Icke say? Person can't unhear that once they've heard it. Here's a tip. Keep the change. Put them on the glass. So someone can go back to their hometown and go, ooh, ah. Gonna sing some disco. Ooh, ah. Everything feels hotter. Orgasms, but man, never mind. Hey, I could write a book. Let me just tell you, I got all kinds of tips for you. It's just not the appropriate time for that. Bada bing, bada boom. Magnum, condoms are the only condoms I can use, but they're so fucking expensive. What are they doing? Anyway, I have no use for condoms. Forget everything I said just now. I'm still a virgin. I'm not from Portland. I just got here. I'm now repossessing this body. It used to be Alex. Now it's somebody else. Anyways, if you like to party, you like to party? Hey, baby, like to party? Want to get in the car? Man, the ultimate time is a time like right now. Party, party, drink, 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 go, 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 go. The ultimate time to party. It's like I'm in an insulated padded room, bro. They're like, fuck that dude. That dude is nuts, bro. Stay away from him. Real time to party, flash time in the Yale. It's Scarface time. Not that in the Yale. It's now. The Molly, the ayahuasca, any of that shit. The good grade marijuana. But I'm like high on life. I don't need any of that. Well, actually, that's not true. But fake it till you make it. And so with the solar flares, as you see now, is a time for migration. So understand, this isn't me being pro open borders, but understand that there's going to be more human migration during solar flares. Not everything is a conspiracy when there's a massive surge. I've never seen people talk about the immigration surge, like getting inside the U.S. We've got to go. All that peaks with solar flares. Like the riot that happened down at the border was when the sun was active. But you don't have the solar scientists intelligent enough to talk about it. And you don't have the news guys smart enough to talk about it. All you've got is me, planet Earth of 8 billion. And if I say I'm only one, people think I have schizophrenia when I say I have the book right here. So people aren't even curious. They're only going to universities to get the money to make the money. They don't want to actually learn the sciences of what we're doing on the planet. They're done with that. The souls that came into this planet, they don't want to evolve. They're just glad they got out of hell. They don't want to hear a damn thing about spirituality and rising above hatred and racism and the KKK. They just want to make that money. And that's sad. That's what we've become. But what happens when the money goes away? When the solar flares come, when the cell phone doesn't work, then you're going to have people just killing each other. Then there won't be no food. Then the women are going to get sold. Now, this is not a conspiracy theory. This is nature. And there's a bunch of bad men that are going to take it. I'm trying to stop these bad men, but they won't help me. So if you can't help me, I can't help you. This is what's happening over here, over there. They don't want to hear this. They want none of this. They want to run me out of this place, call the cops, say you're 86 from that. You are not going to get off the earth by calling the cops every time. Your air conditioning and cell phones will not stop the message from getting through. This message is going there. It's getting inside you. For I was sent here, okay? And there may be people that are sent all over. You're going to move here and say this. You're going to move here and say this. You're going to move here and say this. And you're going to sacrifice everything to wake people up. You got to get prepared. I'm tired of people treating me. All right. So, email. Solar flares, eclipses, demons fled for Portland. OnlyFans. Someone says, I'm back in California and can feel a change that has occurred as I've been absent. It feels cleaner. So, yeah, it might feel cleaner. People fled for Portland. He notes that the homeless camps are no longer cloistered at every overpass and the parks are being used by kids again. And I note permanent housing, more borrowed money from China, more borrowed time, foreclosure of a dream. He notes new skateboards are being built. It's as though people have had enough of whatever agenda was trying to be implemented. Van dwellers. Let them eat skateboards in the final days of Earth, I say in bold. He says, even Oregon is starting to flip the script, it seems. I traveled through Baker, and it was wonderful. Little cafe. Motel 6 was affordable. That's interesting. Why? They're so expensive here. And it was next to a grocery outlet. Wagyu beef for days. Those are great. And they're going out of business here. Maybe it's time to turn your energy back up. And I reply, my homeland has been invaded by dangerous people with mind on their money and their money on their mind, to quote Snoop Dogg. So if you're going to worship money, then eventually people are going to end up, trafficked. I am, what in the hell? That is something else, man. I'm going to have to take some tips from you. What state are you from? California? I'm just reading an email from California. California is crazy. California is straight going to get nuked by China. Something invaded. It's just, I'm sorry. What happened to you in California? But it's going to take years to get better. You don't get better from California for 3, 4, 5 years. It's a long-term effort. So it is a time for martial arts. He's parking. And I have a Congratulations, you got out.
From where?
California.
Oh, you're looking at that number. And California with their real estate.
Or you could say it's becoming the new California, new Portland, new Seattle. Don't just blame California or Californians. Californians have the right to get out. You know, I had theories that Arnold Schwarzenegger screwed it. He had a letter in the sign. I was thinking, what kind of lettering advertisement could I do to advertise the YouTube channel? Something to maybe stick on the car, but I don't really want to connect the channel with the car too much in an area in which you have too many unstable Satanists. Like sometimes I wonder if people say they're Satanists just to jab back at Orthodox Christianity. Like they're not really Satanists. They're just like, I'm a Satanist. Back off, bro. Hey, bro, Satanist. Like they're proud of that shit. I walk into Walmart and she's got like the inverted pyramid. Like, look at that. Isn't that cute? Oh, you've got flair. She's a little cutie. Look closer. She's got the, you know, not swastika, but she's got the, you know, the inverted. So when you hit the wall financially and you don't have excess money to eat out or junk food, you can actually end up healthier when you got to be frugal. Okay. And I don't have a bunch of money to be drinking. You know, I basically drank 1 cup of coffee today. It was gas station coffee, no refills, $1.99. Okay. And so to have a sane day where I don't have too much anxiety, I just can't drink coffee anymore. It could be an age thing. I got to work out. I got to work out hard. Oh, and today I worked out twice, which is not normal. So geometric stormy. You know what I mean? I hit the bag. And that's the thing. When you do martial arts with somebody and they're not spiritual, you could be talking about spirituality and just say that you're against evil or certain things. And they'll just be like wanting to just get away from your energy. And they may not know why. They could be feeling a sense of sickness. Not all vibes of sickness from someone, right? Not all people that feel a sense of sickness look like the police chief that I talked to recently. Not all people that I bumped into one at a church, and it was very synchronistic. And he said he was hired there. That's the thing. I'm jumping topics. Well, what's with all these people here locally having armed police for security? Like, aren't they supposed to be like Christians? I'm very confused about this. Anyways, it's a hot day. It's October. Halloween's coming. Okay. And I would like to dress up. I do have a mask. I bought a mask for $3.99. It looks like a little robot mask. And I figured if I was to go downtown and do more of those things, I might wear something. But yeah, I don't really celebrate Halloween. Yeah, I've gone out many times in Portland, Oregon. It's usually a time when people charge too much money, $20 to get inside some nightclub. And then, of course, there's trick-or-treating. So it's fun. There's a history of having fun on Halloween. What I find odd is the worship of murder and shit. You know, outside someone's front house, a bunch of, you know, fake dead bodies. You know, the glorification of dead bodies. Basically, since most humans are demons, Halloween is a I'm honest day about what I am, is what Halloween is. This is me. I just want to be myself, you know, and that's what it is, and why it's not really exciting for me. It's actually a sad thing. You know what I mean? It's a sad thing that's what people are: vampires, murderers, and then it really turns them on. The other day on YouTube, you know, there was an ad about a big giant going after a woman with a chainsaw. And then she's like, ah, ah, ah. And then she offers him like some candy. It's like air bubbles. He's like, and then he like stops going after her. And so that plays into that giant worship program. And then it plays into the domestic violence abuse program. So basically the woman is being taught to go after an abusive guy through the YouTube ad. YouTube ads are totally El Diablo now. You know what I mean? They're totally evil. And nobody, you see, like I said, it's really important that men know there is no real difference with mainstream women, racially, fat, thin, pretty, not pretty, white, brown. They're all black. They're all allergic to spirituality right now on the earth. Meaning, like, don't hurt them, but they can't be your saviors. They can't be your spiritual guides. They can't give you the confidence you need as a man or a woman. And as a woman, you need someone to give you confidence. You need a good dad or a poppy. You need a leader. Okay, women don't like women. It's pretty obvious to me now. I mean, if they really liked women, they'd be against human trafficking. Women hate women. That's terrifying. I didn't know that. I knew my mom was crazy, but I never actually knew my mom. Let's talk about her some more. You like that, huh? You like my mom's stories. I've never known my mom to have female friends that I knew. She had a few female friends, but not when I had, not when I was her kid. Again, I always suspected that my birth was like bad energy, bad mojo, at a soul level, like it was like burning her, you can even say. So this is Deon Fortune, and we can flip to random pages and get a little bit of truth if we want. It's a warm day, and the nice thing about days like this is you can sweat. I'm not sitting in direct sun. And then the geoengineering is light today. Like I said, what I'm starting to do is come here in the morning and stop damaging my health with all this caffeine and just come to this. I'm making this a ley line, Deon Fortune style. Deon Fortune was all about Glastonbury in the UK being a ley line that she harvested basically the loosh in her battle against Hitler. And I'm saying in this battle against what we're dealing with, the traffickers, the Venezuela gang, that basically this archonic forces are behind the dark side of our cultures, is what I'm saying. It's the archons, it's demons actually in control of the mind of those that I would love to love. I'm actually thinking about a superhero music video, mixing different clips together from Legend to Big Trouble in Little China to this, that, and the other, and then putting some music behind it. Maybe I'll just, watch on YouTube and play the music and be creative that way and then edit it together. But it's basically about going after the entities aggressively that are holding us hostage and then taking them out one by one. Okay. So yeah, these modern teenagers are under mind control via TikTok to advertise what they're not selling and to hate good men that know that are psychic about human trafficking. They literally hate themselves and me by warning them about human trafficking. They're literally like demons. And that's what she is. They're literally damaging our brain. They're damaging our health. They're damaging our psyche, and they're waging war on the earth. And they are to be disrespected, and they are to be called garbage because they're garbage. And their schools are garbage. And their men are garbage, and their dads are garbage, and their boyfriends are garbage. And they make me want to vomit, bro. Just the mere presence of them makes me sick, bro. But the cops understand what I'm saying, and we talked about it. About me helping them and giving the cops my books. Now imagine I am an author. And they won't let my books come in the library. They're teaching these people to straight up kill my people. And like acting surprised when there's World War III. Like they should be teaching kids basic sex ed, basic this, don't do this, don't do this. Don't do the worst thing possible to draw the worst bad boys from downtown that don't like you and your race. Like what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like why would you do that to yourself and your dad? Where is your dad? Where is your dad? Does your dad like Jesus or does your dad hate Jesus and stuff? That's horrifying. Oh my God. Yeah, call the cops. I'm calling God. Thank God I don't have a daughter because these young women are going down. What's the grid going down? You know what I mean? And they don't care. They watch too many of those stupid websites. They're getting excited for what's going to happen when China comes. Run from the warning. 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 Run. That's what's going on. She's 15, dressing like a prostitute, and she's just running away from the truth, not even curious. So, guys, it's meditation time. I am not to just blindly pray for like random people that hate us and stuff, that want to replace all of our men with like big black dongs. And they don't want to admit that they're committing genocide, white genocide, brown genocide, different genocides together. And the white men collectively, the women are going along with it. There are a few like right wing, but like a Nazi chick's not going to do it for me. And that's the best, sadly. Some people got is like, what, the wife of Red Ice Creations? Hey, white man, get up. Yeah, fuck you, whore. You know what I mean? Those people aren't nice. I've given Red Ice Creations, the movement, everything. And once they went down that right-wing echo chamber, everything about me, they threw away. And on the topic of this, somebody left a card, Navy recruiting card at the gym. I guess that's normal behavior, right? But see, they have really recruited black people to be the new Nazis, to take the guns and and to have no remorse. This is just friggin' awesome that I can just do this and call out people and call out this sickness. Yeah, little girl, just run away from this place. You don't want to see me again. I'm bad for business, and they don't give a fuck. I think they really want me to ask the staff, do you respect what I'm doing? Talking about these things. Do you want a YouTube channel? No, they don't want a fucking YouTube channel. Leave her alone. Don't lust after the pretty Latina. You ought to be happy she's letting you speak, bro. And she's inside with the air conditioning, sitting up front with the white folks and the big black dogs. Bro, she's letting you speak. Fuck them. So push it to the limit. Cut solar maximum season. And so these cheerleaders, that was a cheerleader that came up. Cheerleaders, I don't give a fuck, man. Fuck cheerleaders. There was never a girl in school that ever liked me or walked with me, ever. And I could say, well, my parents moved from a place. That's true. That's true. That's true. But what is true is between 16 and 18, I could have found love in Portland, Oregon. There were 2 years there. And there were women that I approached that I liked, and they wanted nothing to do with me. So this thing about being inferior for being short was there from the beginning. This isn't a new thing. It's just that the giant worship seems to be going to the next level because there's that Nephilim Anunnaki component, and they're coming. So they want the women worshiping the tall black men because they're going to be coming in that form. And I have reached the conclusion now that the half black, half white humans will be socially engineered to be our masters. Possibly to believe that they are superior or to be treated as superior in the media, while other groups, white men, white people, white women, they're seen as inferior and they must interbreed and stuff to be non-racist and stuff. It's just so beautiful. I could write the book on it. And if you help me out, if you finance me and not treat me like your little inward boy, and you're honest that you have treated me like your little inward boy, you do not donate, you the people, because you don't like me. And if I was white, you would. Don't argue with me. Thank you for the likes. So you people allowed this poverty to happen to where I can't afford a cup of coffee. Fuck, man. And I'm one of the most intelligent people you know. How can this happen, bro? Start writing essays. How can this guy be making videos all day long and not having some sort of economic engagement, bro? That's nuts. This is how the world ends. This is how people starve. This is like having your chip turned off. One person stop watching and go fuck yourself unless you have to pick up your kids. And if so, namaste. But if you have some sort of problem with what I'm saying, say la vie. I don't care. What are you doing for me? What are you going to do to me? Nothing. Insult me, say I'm this, say I'm that, say I'm this, try to get people to hurt me. God sees you. God sees everything. Dustin did to me in Colorado, Crystal, Ryan, McPherson, Paul, the pedo. Like, those are evil people in Colorado. You don't ever want to have anything to do with off-grid people unless you meet them first. They're scumbags. They're literally demons incarnates. That's why they have homes. That's why they have jobs. That's why they have girlfriends. And of course, a guy like Dustin's going to be practicing with drones because he wants to murder people in the future. Migrants invading Denver on his video, but nothing about human trafficking of white women, but you're white, bro. But you're white, bro. But nothing about human trafficking of white women, but you're white, bro. But you're white, bro. If you're superior to me, Dustin, you neo-Nazi of Colorado, who played a role in me losing my best friend I've ever had in life, Dizzy Dustin of Colorado, right? He's in Durango. He's in Durango. Shh. Like, why would you destroy my whole fucking life when I thought you could be a friend of mine? Why are you people? And that's, that rant. So I've seen. Just let them be. They're old. Just don't talk. So here we are. I got the traffic. Traffic's just traffic still. It's rush hour. We'll get used to it. Picture a situation where it's traffic, and then the traffic stops, and it goes nowhere. Then the traffickers come, and they go one by one looking for the women. And then you have, this woman has no man. This woman has no man. Boom, she's taken. Boom, she's taken. Boom, she's taken. This is what they're planning. Okay, and you have to be like totally in bed with El Diablo to not see it. This is coming, to not get the voice of warning from God. I mean, to know that. And so if you are in bed with El Diablo, watch out. Trouble's coming. You should be having the voice of God within that says, get prepared with food and water. Prepare your body for a starvation experience. What does that mean? That means fasting. That means bodybuilding. Okay. I may not know much. Okay. But I know that I love you. And that may be, oh, no. Seriously, solar flares and comedy, man. I've got it going on. And so if I was able to party right now, do flash dance to the yayo, just a little bit of like, Molly. Did somebody say Molly? Where's Molly? Acid, bro. Acid during solar flares, bro. To be hanging around a fire, with meat and women, and be hanging around like men and women that are fans of mine, and maybe women, or just an orgy of women. I'm not really close with dudes, so orgies with dudes is just awkward. I'm not gay, bro. But, if everybody knew each other and they were clean, they have no STDs, then maybe there could be a spiritual orgy. But whatever, bro. Planet B, fill in your application now. And that's what this is all about. Getting to the real planet where the real action is. Where nice guys finish first and assholes finish last. That's right, I'm talking to you, honey. That's right. No, the more these fast food workers look at they're beautiful, beautiful, beautiful on the outside, but inside there's no one home. Like, and the guys around them are hideous. So like hot chicks are not hot. They're a mirage or something. You know what I mean? Like hot chicks are the ultimate deception that has ever come to the earth plane. We're going to be exiting here at 33 minutes. No need to push the limit. What we're going to do here is we're going to sit silently in prayer. You're going to send me your illusion, and we're going to clear out the demons for 0.33 miles. We're going to call in the angels, and I'll be back later tonight or tomorrow. And people randomly will find me, come down, and she'll just sit on my lap and go, oh my God, I found you. I can't believe I found you. What? A guy that knows about China, solar flares, Russia, this, that, and the other. And he likes off-grid living and fuck Portland, Oregon. And she might even throw one a little cherry on top and say Afghan lives matter if she has a soul. But hey, I don't want to expect much while I'm living in hell. Until next time, I'm Alex Answer, reminding you the path to the ultimate truth and place of power still lies within.